Hey, Emma, just because your husband's away doesn't mean you can live like a slob. I never thought you'd turn out to be this kind of wife. I'm so disappointed.
What? What are you even talking about?
Don't play dumb with me. Without your husband at home, you've gotten way too careless. There's a pile of dirty laundry, and you haven't even washed the dishes. The kitchen sink is full of unwashed pots and pans, and apparently there's dust all over the furniture.
How do you even know that? You're in Chicago on assignment right now. Are you having someone spy on me or something?
Mom told me. She did a surprise inspection to make sure you were holding down the fort properly while I'm gone and keeping the house in order. She sent me photos of everything, too.
She did what? Photos?
Yeah, photos of the mess you've been living in. Mom was pretty shocked. She said, I can't believe she lives in such a filthy house. She's really worried about what kind of wife I married.
Linda went into her house without permission again? I keep telling her to stop these surprise inspections. This is the third time this month. Please take back the spare key from her already.
Why should we stop the surprise inspections? If you were being a proper wife, there wouldn't be any problem. Just keep the house clean so Mom can inspect whenever she wants. It's for your own good, really. Keeps you accountable.
Accountable? It's creepy not knowing when my mother-in-law is entering my house. What about privacy? What about my personal space?
You just don't want to get caught with a dirty house and have me yell at you. If you kept things clean, you wouldn't care about the inspections.
That's not the point at all. I'm not trying to make excuses, but this week was unavoidable. I was sick and bedridden until yesterday. I had a fever of 101 and could barely get out of bed.
Don't lie! You probably always live in filth when your husband's not around. I bet this is what it's been like for 3 years.
That's not true. I've been working full-time and managing everything on my own. And yes, I managed to go to work today, but I have all this backed up work from when I was out sick and no time to spare. I was planning to clean everything this weekend. I even made a whole cleaning schedule.
Even if your illness is real, it's all just excuses. Your poor daily habits are why you got sick in the first place. You're probably just lounging around since your husband's not there, eating junk food and staying up late.
That's what I'm saying. You're wrong. You're not even here to see how I'm actually living. Stop making assumptions when you don't know anything. I've been working 50-hour weeks. I barely have time to breathe, let alone lounge around.
Getting defensive because you got caught with a dirty room. Anyway, I'll let it slide this time out of the generosity of my heart. But don't let your guard down just because your husband isn't home. Mom's gonna keep checking on you, so you better shape up.
Please stop this, Linda. Don't enter our house without permission ever again. This is a serious boundary violation. Oh, why not? We're family, so I should be able to come and go freely. That's what family does, dear. Unless there's something you're hiding that you don't want me to see. I'm not hiding anything. Even between family members, this is a violation of privacy. Constantly reporting the state of the house to David, taking photos of my home. It feels like I'm being monitored. Like I'm under surveillance in my own house. If you have nothing to hide, then monitoring shouldn't be a problem. Or are you actually doing something you shouldn't be? A wife having an affair while her husband's away. It's a tale as old as time. I've seen it happen to so many couples. You think I'm having an affair? That's absolutely ridiculous! Just being cautious, that's all. Husbands worry about what their wives are up to when they're away. So I'm keeping watch on David's behalf. It's what any good mother would do. A good mother would respect boundaries. Please stop with these ridiculous suspicions. There's no way I'd have an affair. I've been nothing but faithful to David. Well, you never know. People can surprise you. Anyway, I'm doing this for you two. Besides, knowing about these surprise inspections will make you take housework more seriously. This is important for making you a good wife. David deserves to come home to a clean house. David's not even home. This isn't helping our marriage at all. It's just causing unnecessary stress, so please stop right now. I'm begging you to respect our privacy. No way. As long as David's assignment continues, the surprise inspections continue. You'll thank me later. You can't be serious. Oh, by the way, that fancy-looking wine in the kitchen, I took it for myself. It looked expensive, so I figured I'd enjoy it. You can't be serious! My boss gave me that as a promotion gift! That was a $200 bottle! Oh my! How suspicious that your boss would give you a gift like that. Why would a boss give such an expensive gift? Excuse me? That promotion, was it really based on your merit? Or do you have some special relationship with this boss that makes them favor you? These things make people wonder, you know. Stop with the crude insinuations. My boss is a woman, and she's been mentoring me since I started. What you just said is disrespectful to both me and my boss. I worked incredibly hard for that promotion. I earned it fair and square. It's your fault for doing suspicious things. Anyway, I'm confiscating all questionable gifts. I'll drink all this wine for you. Consider it payment for my inspection services. This is ridiculous. You can't just take my things. I can, and I did. You should go clean that filthy room. A proper wife should keep the house spotless at all times. Now get to work, dear.
Emma, my assignment's finally ending. You must be happy. I know I am.
Really? It was supposed to be 6 months, but turned into 3 years. You're finally coming home. I can't believe it's actually happening.
I know, right? Feels surreal. And I have one more announcement. Mom's gonna move in with us when I come back.
What?
So no more lazy living from now on. Your husband will be home every day, and Mom will be in the house too. Better get your act together now. No more excuses about being sick or tired.
Wait, David, move in? You mean she's going to live with us? Permanently? Why are you suddenly bringing this up?
Mom proposed the idea to me. She's been thinking about it for a while. You make the room dirty just living alone. So, what's gonna happen when I come back? She's worried about us as a couple and wants to move in to help. She said she can help with cooking and cleaning.
And you decided this without even consulting me? This is a huge life decision.
Why would I need to consult you? The house belongs to me. I bought it with my money. What's wrong with me deciding on my own?
Are you serious? We're married. This affects both of us.
Besides, Mom's been living alone since Dad died a few years ago. I've been thinking we'd need to have her move in eventually anyway, so why not do it now? It makes perfect sense.
This is absolutely ridiculous. You can't just decide something like this on your own. What about discussing it with me first? What about my feelings?
Even if I asked you, you'd just oppose it anyway, so consulting you would be a waste of time. I know you don't get along with Mom that well.
Of course I'd oppose it. Linda comes into the house without permission, touching everything. I've asked her to stop countless times, but she never listens. She takes my things. She criticizes everything I do. There's absolutely no way I could live with someone like that every day.
Well, I'm fine with it. Maybe you just need to try harder to get along with her.
I've been trying for 3 years. Let's have a proper discussion about this. We need to talk before making any decisions about her moving in. Can we at least video call about this?
It's too late for a discussion. Mom's moving in tomorrow already. I already helped her pack last weekend.
What? Tomorrow? This sudden development and your selfishness are giving me a headache. I guess nothing I say matters anymore. You've already decided everything without me.
Yeah, what I decide as the homeowner is final. Mom's moving in tomorrow. Make sure you clean the whole house to welcome her. She's arriving at 2 p.m., so be ready.
It's already spotless. Cleaner than you can imagine.
Good. I'm coming back the day after tomorrow. Can't wait to see ya.
Got it. Then come straight home. There's something I want to show you now that you're finally returning. Something very important.
What, are you gonna give me some special welcome or something? If you're that serious about it, I'll come straight home. My co-workers already invited me out for drinks, but I'll turn them down for you. You better make it worth it.
Oh, it'll be worth it. I promise you that.
Hey! Emma! What the hell happened to this house? There's no furniture, no appliances, nothing! It's completely empty, and Mom's in the living room crying hysterically. She said it's been like this since she arrived yesterday. She spent the whole night on the floor!
Oh my, Linda spent a whole night in an empty room. That must have been uncomfortable.
This isn't funny! Explain what's going on right now! What is the meaning of all this? Where is everything?
I just did what you told me to. You said to clean the whole house to welcome her properly, so I threw away all the dirty furniture and appliances. The house is spotless now, just like you wanted.
You threw everything away? All the furniture and appliances in this house were bought by me! That was thousands of dollars worth of stuff! The couch alone cost $2,000!
And you were the one who told me to clean it, so I threw away all the dirty furniture and appliances that Linda and her young boyfriend touched. Everything that was contaminated.
Huh? Young boyfriend? What are you talking about? What boyfriend?
Well, your father passed away years ago. Linda can date whoever she wants. That's her freedom. But I really wish she hadn't used her son and daughter-in-law's house for dates. And not just the shower. She even used our bed. Our bed, David.
What? Wait a minute. Explain this more clearly. Mom has a young boyfriend? And she brought him to her son's house? This can't be real!
Yes, exactly. She claimed they were surprise inspections, but those were all convenient excuses. She was really using the inspections as an excuse to bring her boyfriend over. It was all a lie from the beginning.
That can't be. You're lying! Mom would never do something like that. She's been so devoted to Dad's memory.
I wanted to believe it was a lie, too. Trust me, I did. But recently, the frequency of these inspections increased dramatically. At most, she was entering the house 3 times a week, sometimes even more, and there were clear signs that someone had used the shower.
That many? I thought she only checked once a week.
Men's shampoo that wasn't yours, wet towels, so I got suspicious and installed security cameras. Hidden ones throughout the house.
You did what? When did you do that?
About 5 weeks ago, and then I caught her bringing in a man younger than you. He looks like he's in his late 20s, the two of them playing house all over our home. Wait, sorry. If they're seriously dating, it's rude to call it playing house.
What the hell? And with a guy younger than me? That's disgusting! That's just wrong!
I figured you'd say that. That's why I threw away all the dirty furniture. Everything they touched had to go. You should get the details from the person crying hysterically right there. I only know what the cameras recorded. The footage is quite comprehensive. When did you know? When did you install the cameras? How could you do this to me? I installed them the day after you took my wine, so I've known for over a month. Every single visit. That long ago? Oh God. It wasn't just the wine. I thought you might be taking other things too. Once I started thinking that way, I couldn't help but worry. So I installed cameras, and what a surprise. I had no idea you had such a young boyfriend. He's quite handsome, I have to say. So you really did install cameras? You saw everything we did? Everything? Yes, that's why the house is so clean now. I threw away everything you two touched. The couch, the bed, the kitchen table, even the shower curtain. Want me to tell you exactly when and where you touched things that I had to throw away? I have a detailed list. No, don't tell me that. Please don't. If you wanted to have home dates with your young boyfriend, you should use your own house. Why did you go out of your way to use your son and daughter-in-law's home? What was wrong with your place? Well, Wait, sorry. You couldn't invite him to your own house even if you wanted to. Because your house is incredibly filthy. If you brought your boyfriend to that house, he'd be horrified. He'd run away screaming. What? Why would you say that? My house is always perfectly clean. I take excellent care of it. You don't need to put on airs. I know everything. Actually, I went to your house once to get my wine back. Remember that Tuesday you were out? What? You broke into my house? I didn't break in. I used the spare key David gave me years ago. You weren't home, so I couldn't retrieve it, but I was shocked. It wasn't quite a hoarder house, but it was close. Dishes piled everywhere, laundry on every surface. How can you criticize other people's homes when yours is like that? No! Why are you looking at my house? That's private! Oh, now you care about privacy? Don't make such a fuss. I understand how you feel, Linda. I won't criticize you for having a messy house. We all have our struggles. Really? You won't? You promise? When your husband's away and you're living alone, it's easy to let things slide. I let laundry pile up when I'm not feeling well, too. When you're alone, you think this is fine, and your standards drop. I totally get it. About this. Have you told David? About my house, I mean. Don't worry, I haven't said anything about your house yet. So in exchange, will you cooperate with signing the divorce papers? It's a fair trade, don't you think? Divorce papers? What divorce papers? Actually, I left divorce papers in his bedroom. David probably hasn't noticed them yet, so please tell him. And if he refuses to divorce, please persuade him to sign. Use your maternal influence. You can't be serious! If you divorce and leave, what happens to this living arrangement? Who's going to do the cleaning and cooking? I can't do all that by myself. So, you were planning to dump everything on me after all. I knew it. Living in such a filthy house, housework must be such a drag. You apparently told David you'd do the housework. But you were planning to push it all on me in the end anyway, right? Just admit it. Well, I mean, I was going to help. If you won't cooperate with the divorce, that's fine too. Instead, I'll tell David about your filthy house. I secretly took photos and videos of both inside and outside your house. You think you covered your tracks by moving into our house, but I have solid evidence in my possession, time-stamped and everything. No way! You took photos? Maybe I'll include videos of you and your young boyfriend as a bonus. But then, even David would be too disgusted. He might reconsider the whole living arrangement. Can you imagine his face? No, please don't do that. I've spent so much money on him, I barely have any savings. If the living arrangement falls through, I'll be in financial trouble. I won't be able to afford my house anymore. Then please cooperate with my divorce. It's really that simple.
Hey, Emma, are you serious about these divorce papers? Please tell me this is some kind of joke.
I wouldn't sign something like that as a joke. As you can see, I've already filled everything out. All you need to do is sign and submit it to the courthouse. It's very straightforward.
I refuse! Why are you talking about divorce when your husband just came home? And for some reason, Mom is also telling me to get divorced. What the hell is going on? Everyone's gone crazy!
Wow, Linda's actually persuading you to divorce. She's more cooperative than I expected.
Please, come back to me. I just got back from my assignment and now divorce? This is so lonely. We're supposed to be starting our life together again.
No, I'm definitely divorcing you. There's no going back from this.
Is it that bad that I decided the living arrangement on my own? I'll apologize for that. I'm sorry, okay? I should have consulted you. So please, come back. Living with just Mom and me? That would be so lonely. Please, Emma.
You think so? You're both into younger people. You two are alike. You'll have fun living together. Perfect match, really.
Huh? Wait, into younger women? What are you talking about?
Did you think I didn't know anything? Sorry, but I know all about your affair at your assignment location. Every detail.
What? Why? How do you know? That's impossible!
Husband gets cocky and has an affair during his assignment. It's such a common story. I wish you'd been the one getting surprise inspections instead of me. Would have saved us both time.
This doesn't make sense! You never came to visit me during my assignment! There's no way you could know! I was so careful! How did you find out about my affair?
From your affair partner. She was very chatty.
What? No! Ashley wouldn't!
That stupid woman contacted me yesterday, telling me to break up with you. Very bold of her.
David really wants to marry me. He talks about me all the time. You need to let him go.
She said, "You're quite loved, aren't you?" She's very passionate.
No way! I broke it off cleanly with her! I told her it was over weeks ago! I can't believe she'd do something like this!
If it's just a fling, you need to handle it like a fling. Involving your wife means you failed at being a cheater. Amateur move, David. Besides, I don't want a husband who cheats. And I'm not interested in a pathetic man who can't even play around properly. So let's get divorced.
Wait! I don't want to divorce you! I love you, Emma! I'm sorry I had an affair. I'll apologize for everything, so please, forgive me! I'll make it up to you!
If you say that, your cute girlfriend will be sad. I already told her we're divorcing, so do whatever you want. I even gave her your address, and she was so happy. She said she'd pack her things and move right away. She's very eager to be with you.
What? You gave her my address?
She'll probably arrive at the house today. This afternoon, actually.
Today? Are you insane?
Can you welcome her instead of me? Oh, and please pass along a message. I accidentally forgot to tell her about the living arrangement with Linda. Silly me.
What do you mean, accidentally? That was definitely on purpose! You're trying to ruin my life!
But I'm sure it'll be fine. She loves you enough to boldly reveal the affair to your wife. I'm sure she'll easily accept the living arrangement. True love conquers all, right? Anyway, I'll be requesting alimony through my lawyer later. Please submit the divorce papers by then. My lawyer will be in touch. Shortly after that, David's affair partner arrived at the house all excited, and Linda, who knew nothing about her, answered the door.
What? Living with your mother-in-law? Nobody told me that. I quit my job and moved here. What are you going to do? Get rid of her right now!
Get rid of me? Who does this bratty woman think she is? I'll never accept you as a daughter-in-law. And so the bell for the showdown rang loud and clear. But wait, there's more. Linda's boyfriend also showed up.
I heard I could live here too. Is that true? I'm short on cash, so this really helps.
And he joined the fray. David stood there stunned at the absolute chaos, but while he was distracted, my excellent lawyer finalized the divorce. I got alimony from both David and his affair partner, and now I'm going to peacefully start my new life, all on my own. Derek, where are you right now? Get back here immediately. I can't believe you just left a note and disappeared.
Like I'd come back knowing I'll get yelled at.
Don't you dare joke around. Come back and explain everything. What the hell does that note mean? All your stuff is gone, and you wrote, "I'm marrying your sister Lily?" This is insane! We were supposed to get married in 3 months.
It means exactly what it says. I'm marrying your sister Lily. To be honest, I've been in love with Lily for a long time.
For a long time? But when did you start having feelings for her? We've been together for 3 years, engaged for 6 months.
From the moment I first met her at the family dinner. You know, when I met your parents for the first time.
What did you say? That was over a year ago. You proposed to me after that dinner.
I fell for her at first sight. The moment she walked into the restaurant, I couldn't take my eyes off her. She was wearing that blue dress, remember? Actually, Lily reached out to me first. She sent me a friend request on social media a few weeks after we met. As we kept talking, I couldn't hold back my feelings anymore. Our love can't be stopped by anyone.
I can't believe this. You fell for another woman at a family dinner. My own sister. While you were there to meet my parents as my fiancé. Do you have any idea how disgusting that is?
Shut up! I can't help who I fall for. The heart wants what it wants.
Don't you dare justify this. That's no excuse for cheating. You promised to make me happy forever. You got down on one knee in front of everyone at that restaurant. What about your proposal? What about your promises? What about all those nights you said you couldn't wait to start our life together?
Promises are meant to be broken. In fact, don't you think promises exist just so they can be broken?
What? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
I was serious when I proposed. I genuinely wanted to make you happy, Sarah. But people evolve every day, right? We change, we grow, we discover new things about ourselves. So it's only natural that my feelings have changed since then. You should understand that as a human being.
In your case, it's not evolution, it's devolution. You've lost all rationality. You're just a stupid monkey. Stop trying to sound sophisticated, you ape. You're trying to dress up cheating with philosophical garbage.
What? What's wrong with being honest with my heart and living freely? At least I'm not living a lie anymore.
Don't you know that freedom comes with responsibility? What you're doing is just selfish and irresponsible. Do you even realize how many people you're hurting? Your parents, my parents, our friends who were looking forward to the wedding, not to mention me, your fiancé.
Of course I know that. That's why I ran away like this.
What?
I don't want to get yelled at. Plus, if I stayed, you'd demand compensation and make me pay damages. I looked it up, you know. Breach of promise can be expensive. I don't want to pay that, so I'm running away, you idiot.
What? So you're not just a cheater, you're also a coward, and you're admitting you're running from your responsibilities.
Look, I do feel somewhat guilty. I do feel bad about what I did to you. Breaking off an engagement right before you turn 30 is really terrible. I'm sorry. I know how much you wanted to be married before 30, but I've apologized from the bottom of my heart just now, so I've fulfilled my responsibility. An apology is worth more than money anyway, right?
Are you kidding me? What value do you think that shallow apology has? You think saying sorry fixes everything? Get back here right now.
Nope! Lily and I are gonna be happy enough for your share, too! We're gonna live the life you and I were supposed to have. Maybe we'll even use the honeymoon tickets I bought for us. See ya!
Derek, don't you dare hang up on me! Derek! Ugh, unbelievable.
Hey, did you get my wedding invitation yet? Just confirming, but you are coming, right?
Yes, I just received it. But what's the meaning of this?
Huh? Meaning of what? It's natural to invite family to a wedding, isn't it? I know it's complicated since you're Derek's ex, but I'm generous enough to invite you anyway. See, I'm such a good sister.
That's not something to be happy about at all, and I don't understand any of this. I thought you and Derek eloped and were going to live your own lives. But instead, you're having a normal wedding and inviting everyone, including me, the person whose fiancé you stole. What are you thinking?
You've got the wrong idea. We never intended to elope.
What?
We just ran away because we didn't want to get yelled at by everyone. Having a wedding where everyone celebrates has been my dream since I was little. Remember when we were kids and I'd play bride with my dolls? There's no way I'd give up on that dream.
I really don't understand. If you don't want to get yelled at, why invite everyone? If you absolutely need a wedding, you could just do it with the two of you. There are plenty of elopement packages at nice venues.
That's when I had a brilliant idea. I figured no one would yell at us at a wedding.
Huh?
Getting angry at a sacred wedding ceremony would be breaking etiquette. A wedding is a place for celebration, so I figured decent people would consider good manners and not get angry. They'd have to smile and clap and pretend to be happy for us. It's perfect.
Well, of course someone who's not decent would come up with such a twisted idea. That logic is so absurd, I'm speechless. You really think people will just forget what you did?
Should you really be talking to me like that? I'm inviting you to a super luxurious wedding after all.
What?
Wait, didn't you actually read the invitation? Our wedding venue is at a super popular location, the Grand Riverside Hotel. You know, the one that's always featured in bridal magazines. It's popular for a reason. It costs a ton of money. We're talking at least $50,000 for the whole thing.
You're having your wedding at a place like that, even though you're a cheating couple? The Grand Riverside, that's where celebrities get married.
Being a cheating couple is fine. The dress, the food, everything is top tier. It's going to be a super luxurious wedding. I'm getting a custom Vera Wang dress. And we're having a live band, not just a DJ.
Well, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. But how can you afford such an expensive wedding? You two shouldn't have that kind of money. Lily, you work part-time at that boutique, making what, $2,000 a month?
What? You were his fiancé and you don't even know? Derek works at a major corporation and makes over $100,000 a year. Plus, he has hundreds of thousands in savings. He's paying for the entire luxurious wedding. I don't have to contribute a single penny.
He has that much in savings? I knew about his salary, but I didn't know about that. We were planning to save together for a house down payment.
Derek is so sweet. He told me not to worry about money at all. He said I can plan the wedding however I want. He even said if I want ice sculptures, we can have ice sculptures. I'm so lucky to marry such a wonderful husband.
Though that happiness came from trampling on your own sister, does that even bother you at all?
The one who gets trampled is the one at fault. With such a great boyfriend, you should have been ready for him to be stolen at any time. It's your fault for getting complacent just because you were engaged. You probably stopped trying to look good for him, right? Meanwhile, I was always cute and fun when we texted.
Excuse me? So you're blaming me for your affair? That's rich coming from someone who went after her own sister's fiancé.
Well, thanks to that, I get to have a wonderful wedding. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event. I have to make it grand to create lasting memories. And show off to everyone that I'm marrying up. Everyone's going to be so jealous.
Marrying up, huh? Sounds like you're only marrying Derek for his money.
Of course it's for the money. I wouldn't bother stealing him otherwise.
What? I thought you fell for him at first sight. Isn't that what Derek said?
As if. Honestly, Derek isn't my type at all. He's kind of balding and has that beer belly going on.
Really?
But I heard he worked at a major corporation, and I happen to have a friend who works there. So I got curious and asked about Derek, and I was shocked. Apparently, Derek is really talented and treated like an elite employee. He's on the fast track to VP, or so I heard. If he's that promising, of course I'd want to steal him. It's just good business sense.
Wait, Derek is considered promising? That doesn't sound right at all.
Seriously, you were his fiancé and didn't know anything. He never talked about work with you. Derek must not have loved you that much. A man shares his success with the woman he loves. Oops, sorry. I guess that's why your little sister managed to steal him.
Excuse me?
Sorry for stealing your golden opportunity, but hey, at least you get to witness my happiness. At least come see the lavish wedding. You'll see what you missed out on.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
The gift is $500, by the way.
You're joking. I have to pay on top of being cheated on? That's absolutely ridiculous.
It's a luxurious wedding, so the gifts need to match. Derek said $500 per person. That's actually on the low end for a wedding this fancy. Some venues suggest $800 to $1,000 per guest.
Oh, I see. In that case, I'll pay whatever you want. But only if you're actually going to accept it as a wedding gift.
Huh? That makes no sense. How else would I accept it besides as a wedding gift? You're being weird, Sarah.
You'll understand on the day. Good luck preparing for that lavish wedding. I'm sure it'll be unforgettable.
It definitely will be. I've already sent the invitations to 150 people. Can you imagine? 150 guests! That's $75,000 in gifts alone!
Huh. I'm sure it'll all work out exactly as planned.
What the hell is going on? I didn't sign up for this at my wedding. This was supposed to be a once-in-a-lifetime event. Everything is ruined.
In a way, it became an unforgettable wedding. I never imagined debt collectors would show up and seize all the gift money. I had a bad feeling, so I arrived at the very last minute. Thank goodness. At least my $500 gift didn't get taken.
A bad feeling? You knew something, didn't you? Please tell me everything. Derek won't tell me anything. He just locked himself in the bathroom and won't come out. Why was my wedding ruined? Why is he being chased by debt collectors? I don't understand anything.
Because Derek is the worst kind of deadbeat. Even with a $100K salary at a major corporation, he got into investing and his savings went to zero. Not only that, he racked up massive debts.
What? Investing? What investing?
I don't know exactly how much he owes. What I do know is that Derek got into Forex trading before the wedding. Our wedding, the one that never happened. His savings disappeared in no time, and trying to win it back, he dumped even more money in and fell into debt hell. Classic gambling addiction behavior.
Getting into investing before marriage and ending up in debt. Sarah, when did you find out about this? Did you know about the debt and still plan to marry him?
Of course not. I had no idea about Derek's debts. I didn't notice. Derek was planning to marry me while hiding everything. He's very good at lying, as you're learning.
Then, how did you suddenly find out about his debt?
Your affair was the trigger. I'd felt for a while that Derek was hiding something from me. I thought it was about your affair with him. But I had this really bad feeling, so I decided to investigate thoroughly. I hired a private investigator, actually.
A bad feeling about what? Was there something debt-related?
Actually, Derek and I had been arguing about the wedding for a while. He was unnaturally insistent on keeping the wedding cheap.
What?
I wasn't counting on the gift money, but with our savings and gifts combined, we could have a $30,000 wedding, but Derek kept trying to force it down to around $10,000. He wanted to get married at City Hall with just a small dinner after. Looking back, he probably wanted to use the leftover gift money to pay off his debts.
Really? But that doesn't make sense.
He probably noticed I was getting suspicious. The love at first sight thing with you is probably true, too. But he wanted to get away from me before I discovered his debts. Two birds with one stone, you know?
But he told me I could make our wedding as lavish as I wanted. Doesn't that mean the debt's been paid off? Wait, but then why were debt collectors at the wedding? If the debt's paid, there's no reason to seize the gifts. None of this makes any sense.
He thought in reverse. Use the lavish wedding excuse to ask guests for expensive gifts, but in reality, only the venue and dress are fancy. Everything else is the cheapest plan, and he pockets the extra gift money for debt repayment. It's actually pretty clever in a completely sociopathic way.
What? No, that can't be true.
The wedding got canceled because of the debt collectors, so we didn't eat, but I caught a glimpse of the prepared menu. That was definitely the cheapest planned food. I've been to over 10 friends' weddings, I can tell. Looked like grocery store sheet cake and chicken nuggets.
That can't be. I specifically asked the planner for the premium meal plan, filet mignon and lobster tail.
He probably secretly changed it afterward. The groom could easily do that, especially if he sweet-talked the planner about budget concerns.
No way.
I asked the venue staff out of curiosity. Apparently, the welcome drinks were just water, literally the cheapest of the cheap plans.
What? He was cutting corners on the wedding that much? I wanted champagne fountains.
Rather, cutting corners that much confirms my suspicions. Only he knows the truth, but I'm probably right, just like a truly indecent person's way of thinking.
No! I was supposed to create once-in-a-lifetime memories with a lavish wedding, but it was secretly changed to the cheapest plan. And worse, it got canceled because of debt collectors. This isn't the wedding I imagined at all. I've been planning this for months.
I sympathize, but in a way it worked out. At least some debt got paid off. Oh, but canceling like this is unprecedented. Shouldn't you refund everyone's gifts? That's what's customary when a wedding is canceled.
Huh?
But the gifts that need refunding were seized, so you'd have to go into debt again to refund them. That's another $75,000 you'd need to come up with.
You're kidding? Then what was the point? The wedding was just ruined for nothing!
I was supposed to witness you marrying up, but all I saw was you being dragged around by a debt-ridden man.
That's right! Derek told me he had hundreds of thousands in savings. It's weird that it all went to zero. He must have hidden assets somewhere. Maybe offshore accounts or something?
My guess is he never had those savings to begin with. He probably just made it up to get you to marry him. Classic con artist move.
That can't be. I'm definitely marrying up. I didn't marry a man in debt. I need to check with Derek.
Good luck getting him to tell the truth.
Sarah, what do I do? Everything you said was right. Derek admitted he has debt from Forex. And even with the seized gift money, it's not enough.
What? He still has debt? How much did they take?
About $60,000 left. The debt collectors took around $75,000 from the gifts, but his total debt was over $135,000. The guests keep demanding their gifts back. I didn't know there was still debt left. How could he owe so much?
Did you ask about his savings? You said it was impossible for hundreds of thousands to go to zero. Did you find any hidden assets?
Well, his savings were zero from the start.
What?
He was planning to invest the wedding gift money in Forex again. If he won, he'd have hundreds of thousands in savings. That was his big plan. Can you believe that?
Wow. Not paying off debt, but investing even more. He's really deep in the hole. That's full-blown gambling addiction.
And that's not all. What my friend told me was all a misunderstanding.
Huh? What kind of misunderstanding?
The story about Derek being an elite employee. It was about a different employee with the same name, Derek Anderson, not Derek Andrews.
What? Are you serious right now?
Actually, Derek keeps getting passed over for promotions by that other guy. He wasn't an elite at all. It wasn't marrying up at all. I married a loser with debt.
I knew something was off. We didn't talk much about work with each other, but I never heard about Derek being some elite employee. In fact, all he thinks about is how to slack off at work efficiently. He used to complain about his job constantly.
I thought, even with debt, if he made good money, we could pay it off. I thought if I endured a few years, I could live luxuriously. This isn't fair. Why did I steal Derek and marry him? I gave up everything for this.
Don't get so desperate. It's disappointing he's not a promising elite, but a husband at a major corporation making $100K a year is still pretty great. It'll take longer than expected, but once you pay off the debt, you'll manage, maybe in 5 to 10 years.
Are you kidding me? I can't do this. I'm divorcing Derek. I'm giving him back to you, Sarah. You can have him.
No thanks. I don't want a debt-ridden man who cheats with his fiancée's sister. You can divorce him if you want, but don't involve me anymore. Well, good luck getting that divorce. I doubt Derek will let you go that easily. He'll want someone to help him pay off his debts.
Please, I'm begging you, lend me money! I'll definitely double it and pay you back!
Huh? Why should I lend you money? You've got some nerve.
Please, you're the only one I can turn to. I have no savings, but I need to refund the gifts and pay off my debts. Actually, I took out a loan for the canceled wedding, too. I have payments due everywhere. I seriously have no money. The venue is threatening to sue me.
Wow, I was wondering about the wedding funds, but those were debt too. So you went even deeper into debt for this scam.
But there's one way to fix this situation. I just need to win at Forex this time. I'll definitely read the market right this time. I've been studying charts and patterns. I know where I went wrong before.
What you're doing isn't investing anymore. It's just gambling. There's no way I'd lend money to an idiot like you. Go find your gambling funds somewhere else.
I have nowhere else to turn to. I begged my parents on my knees and they refused. Actually, they disowned me. They said they don't have a son who would have such an embarrassing wedding. My dad said I'm dead to him.
Well, that makes sense. Your parents were already against the affair-turned-marriage. This just confirmed their worst fears about you.
I bowed my head to people at work too, but everyone was cold. My boss was terrible. He said, if debt collectors contact the office, you're fired immediately. How is that fair?
That's not terrible at all. That's a perfectly normal response. Companies don't want the liability.
Please, Sarah, you wouldn't abandon me, would you? We were engaged once. That has to mean something. If I make money through Forex, the debt will disappear. Then Lily can have a happy married life. As her sister, you'd help us, right?
I don't know that sister anymore, so I have no obligation to help.
What?
I don't acknowledge a sister who goes after her sister's fiancé, or the idiot ex-boyfriend who switched to that sister. So no matter how much you beg, I won't lend you a single cent.
No, wait, I'm your brother-in-law too. Your sister and her husband? Are you going to abandon your cute little brother?
What's wrong with that? I've decided to follow your example and live my life.
Huh?
Derek, you said it yourself. Be honest with your heart and live freely. So, I'm being honest with my heart and abandoning you two. Living freely is wonderful. You were right about that.
No way! I didn't mean it like that!
Don't worry though, I'm taking responsibility along with my freedom. In exchange for choosing to abandon you, I'll never interact with you two again. I'll responsibly block this contact right now.
No! Sarah, please! Just $10,000, that's all I need!
Well then, take care. Good luck with your debt repayment as a couple. I'm sure Lily will be thrilled to help. After that, I immediately blocked Derek and Lily's contacts and deleted them. I moved out right away and changed my phone number along with getting a new phone. I asked people who knew the situation not to give my contact info or location to those two, so I'll never see them again. From what I heard through the grapevine, Derek finally got fired from his company. Apparently, he stole another employee's wallet, but I don't know if that's true. After that, the two of them ended up fleeing in the night. Lily keeps begging for a divorce. But Derek won't agree, so she's stuck helping with their fugitive lifestyle. They keep moving from place to place, and whenever debt collectors find their location, they run away again, endlessly repeating this cycle.
Do you seriously think a farm girl is good enough for my brother? My brother isn't some cheap guy you can just snag. Break up with him already, you ugly cow! A girl with nothing going for her, reeking of the countryside, thinking she can marry my brother and become part of our family. Your face seriously pisses me off. Don't ever show me that face again!
Huh? Miranda, what's gotten into you all of a sudden?
I'm just saying what I think, okay? My brother is too good for you. I'm telling you to break up with him. Don't you get it?
Wait a minute. I'm shocked to get messages like this out of nowhere. We were just having dinner together, weren't we? I thought we were getting along and having a nice conversation. You even complimented my dress and asked about my skincare routine.
Getting along? I was only acting nice in front of my brother. Honestly, I felt like throwing up the whole time I was with you. Your skincare routine? I was being sarcastic, but you're too dumb to notice.
You were acting? But you seemed so genuine. You even took selfies with me and said we should hang out more.
When my brother said he wanted to introduce a special woman, I thought he'd bring some beautiful career woman, maybe a lawyer or a doctor or something, but instead he shows up with a farm girl. Someone still helping out at her family's farm, smelling like potatoes. I couldn't even taste my food. Do you know how humiliating that was for me?
So when you said, let's be friends, and we exchanged numbers, that was all a lie? I really thought we clicked.
I can't say certain things in front of my brother. But over text, I can be brutally honest between just us. He's always been too nice, you know? Someone needs to protect him from making stupid decisions.
Are you upset that my family runs a farm? Is that really what this is about?
My brother is an elite working at a major trading company. He graduated from a great university, top of his class, by the way. He's been my pride and joy. Everyone in our family is so proud of what he's accomplished. But now he's saying he wants to marry a farm girl and work on a farm, throwing away his entire career? He must have lost his mind, so I need to snap him back to reality.
He's always been interested in agriculture. And it was his idea to come work at my family's farm, you know? We talked about that at the restaurant, remember? He told you about his college minor in environmental studies. How he's always wanted to do something meaningful with his life.
Look, you probably don't know this because you're poor, but the restaurant we went to today is an incredibly popular high-end restaurant that's super hard to get reservations for. People wait months to eat there. And I had to use my connections to get us in. Hearing about some poor family's farm life there totally ruined my meal. The chef probably heard you talking about dirt and vegetables.
You were smiling the whole time and seemed to enjoy your food. And when he said he was becoming a farmer, you said you'd support him, didn't you? You even raised your glass for a toast.
Anyone can say nice things to your face. Don't you get that I was just trying to end that conversation quickly? I was dying inside the whole time. By the way, I have a job offer from that restaurant as a chef, starting next month actually. So yeah, I know exactly how prestigious that place is.
Right, you're attending culinary school, aren't you? I thought you'd understand how important agriculture is then.
The farms that high-end restaurants contract with aren't like the poor excuse for a farm that you run. They use fresh, pesticide-free produce grown by real professionals, not some small-time family operation. That restaurant has a farm they trust completely, personally selected by the owner's chef. It's probably like 10 times the size of whatever you've got.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I finally got an offer from the restaurant I've always dreamed of working at. And I had to have dinner there with some poor person. It was pure torture. I was so embarrassed. And my brother, too. I have no idea what he sees in you. I need to wake him up fast before he ruins his entire life.
I understand you don't think highly of my family, Miranda, but our marriage and him quitting his job to work at my family's farm, we've discussed all of this thoroughly together, over months, actually. We've talked about our future, our goals, our dreams. I'd really appreciate your support.
Support? Are you kidding me? I'll never accept your marriage. Never! If you don't leave my brother alone, you're going to regret it.
Are you planning to do something? Miranda? This is getting really concerning. Let's talk about this properly again. I think you're misunderstanding something. Let me tell you more about my family. Miranda! Please answer me! Miranda!
Hey, babe, how are you doing? Miranda just texted me saying she had a great time meeting you. I'm so happy you two hit it off.
Tyler, we need to talk about your sister.
What's wrong? Did something happen?
She's been sending me some concerning messages after you dropped me off.
Concerning? What do you mean?
She's upset about our engagement. Actually, more than upset. She's being really hostile.
What? That doesn't sound like Miranda at all. She seemed so happy at dinner. Are you sure?
I'm looking at the messages right now. She said some really hurtful things about my family's farm and about me.
I'm calling her right now. This is unacceptable.
Wait, maybe we should think about this carefully. She's your sister, and I don't want to cause problems between you two.
Maggie, you're going to be my wife. If she said something hurtful to you, I need to know. Can you screenshot some of the messages?
I will, but let's talk about it in person tomorrow. I just need to process this first.
Okay, but I'm really sorry. I had no idea she felt this way. She's always been the baby of the family. Maybe she's just, I don't know, adjusting to changes.
Maybe. Let's just sleep on it.
I love you, Maggie. We'll figure this out together.
I love you too. Good night.
Thank you for your continued business. Thanks for another smooth transaction this month. I have a question. Would it be possible to increase our order quantity?
Thank you for your continued patronage. We're always grateful for your business. Regarding the increased order, absolutely. We'll be happy to accommodate that.
Thank you so much! We're getting a new employee next month, so we'll have more staff, and our average customer count has been growing too. We're thinking about expanding our seasonal menu.
We've been doing business together for quite a while, and watching your restaurant grow year after year makes us incredibly happy too. My father still talks about when you first opened. He was so impressed with your vision for farm-to-table dining.
Your father was one of my first supporters. I'll never forget that.
If you could send us a rough purchase order, we'll send you a quote right away. We just harvested some beautiful heirloom tomatoes too. I think they'd be perfect for your new summer dishes.
Thank you! Looking forward to continuing our partnership.
Likewise, we look forward to working with you.
Sorry to switch to personal matters.
What is it?
I heard you're getting married?
Oh yes, we haven't even had the family meeting or met each other's parents yet. So once the wedding is set, I was planning to let everyone who's been good to us know. How did you hear?
Your father mentioned it last time I visited the farm. Congratulations! Your father must be thrilled.
He's so excited he can't sit still. After all, my future husband is going to take over the farm, or at least work alongside me. Tyler's still learning, but he's really passionate.
Really? Agriculture is such an important industry that supports our nation, but the succession problem is so difficult to solve. I can see why he'd be excited. Finding someone who genuinely wants to continue farming is rare these days.
I'll properly introduce him to you later. Maybe we could all have dinner sometime.
Of course, I'm very curious to meet the man who won your heart. By the way, I must have been seeing things then.
What do you mean?
Well, this is embarrassing, but I've been so focused on work that I've had zero dating life, so I recently joined a dating app. My friends have been nagging me to get out there.
I'm sure you'd be very popular on there.
No, I'm just an old guy now. Actually, I saw your name and photo on that app.
What? I never registered on any dating app. I'm engaged.
It could be someone who looks similar, and there are other people named Margaret too, so I figured it was just coincidence that someone similar was using the app, but it really looked like you.
Wait, can you send me a screenshot?
Sure, give me a second.
Wait, this is me. This is definitely me.
What? So you are on the app?
No, I swear I'm not. This profile photo was taken on a trip I went on last month. That's me at the vineyard in Napa Valley.
But you didn't register, right? Could this be identity theft?
Identity theft?
These dating apps have a lot of fake accounts and identity thieves. Some people use photos they found somewhere online to do shady things, catfishing, scams, that sort of thing.
But I don't post photos on social media, and I only sent this photo to close friends via text, saying I went on a trip. Maybe 5 or 6 people total? Oh, I have one suspicion. Actually, a pretty strong suspicion.
A suspicion? So, someone you know is impersonating you?
It's very possible. I only sent this photo to a very small number of people. And among them, there's only one person I can think of who would do something like this at this timing, though I don't have proof. My fiancé's sister has been difficult lately.
His sister? Why would she do something like this?
She doesn't approve of our relationship. She's made that very clear.
Then I have a proposal.
What?
Why don't we set a trap? I'll try to match with this Margaret on the dating app and see what happens.
Oh no, you're already so busy. I can't trouble you with my family drama. This is so embarrassing.
No, this is nothing. I know this sounds weird, but doesn't this sound kind of fun, like playing detective? Plus, if someone is impersonating you, that's serious, especially if they're trying to sabotage your relationship.
I guess so, when you put it that way. But what exactly would the trap be?
Let's discuss the trap details over the phone later. That'll be faster. But basically, I'll engage with the profile and see if they slip up somehow. Reveal something only someone close to you would know.
Okay. Thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate this.
I'll contact you when I have time, probably tomorrow evening.
That works for me. Thank you, Thomas.
I can't believe you actually had the nerve to come meet my parents after all that. I told you so many times not to, but my brother won't snap out of it. What kind of spell did you cast? Are you a witch?
If I were actually a witch, that would be pretty fun.
That confident attitude really pisses me off. Get away from my brother, you poverty curse!
Calling me a curse. What an honor.
What is wrong with you? Why won't you just leave?
I've decided to just ignore everything you say from now on. No matter what you say, we're still getting married, and I finally got to meet your parents today. Until you came home midway and threw me out in a rage, it was really a warm and lovely dinner. Your mother's cooking was delicious. I'm a huge fan.
Stop trying to suck up to my family, you poor farmer. They're just being polite. They don't actually like you.
I absolutely love pot roast. And your mother's pot roast is the best in the world. She even gave me the recipe. Well, she started to before you came in.
Who cares? If I hadn't come home early, you would have been at my house even longer, right? I had a bad feeling, so I'm glad I came home early. I can't have your poverty stench seeping into our house.
When you forcibly threw me out, did you see your parents' faces?
Huh? What are you talking about?
They told you to stop multiple times, but you wouldn't listen and forced me out. Your father, mother, and your brother. All of them looked angry, didn't they?
I'm the adorable baby of the family. My brother and I are quite far apart in age, and I've never been scolded once in my entire life. They'll get over it. They always forgive me.
That's because you were hiding your true self. But today, you panicked because I was there, and your true colors showed.
As long as I can stop you and my brother from getting married, that's all that matters. Anyway, you won't be so confident for much longer. I know your secret.
My secret?
If I tell my brother about this, it'll be a knockout blow for sure. If you leave on your own, you'll get off easier, don't you think? Poor farm girl, go back to playing in the dirt.
Fine, but won't you regret this?
Keep dreaming. I've got all the evidence I need.
Well then, this poor farm girl will be leaving. You said to leave you alone, so I won't try to reach out anymore.
Finally coming to your senses?
I won't reach out anymore, so... From now on, I'll make sure to have nothing to do with you, Miranda.
Obviously, there's no way I'd ever associate with a poor person, not even if hell froze over. Stay out of my life and my family's life. Hey, what did you do? Hey, are you listening? Answer me! My dream job at that restaurant just suddenly disappeared. The owner called me himself. What did you tell him?
The owner, Chef Thomas, personally contacted you to rescind your job offer, didn't he?
What? How do you know that? And you even know the owner chef's name. Did you do something?
Because Thomas and I have had a long business relationship.
What? Business relationship? What? What does that mean? You're just a farm girl.
My farm isn't just any farm. We have contracts with various companies and restaurants to supply pesticide-free vegetables. We're a commercial farming operation.
Commercial farming? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
It's basically an agricultural company with many employees. We have about 50 people working for us. One of our contract restaurants is Thomas's restaurant. And since he became independent and opened his current restaurant, he's been using our vegetables for over 8 years now.
That can't be. You're lying.
Remember, I promised not to have anything to do with you, so I told Thomas that I couldn't possibly keep supplying vegetables to a restaurant where you'd be working. He had to choose between our company's vegetables and you, and he chose our vegetables. It wasn't even a difficult decision for him.
No way. I worked so hard going to culinary school, and I finally got a job at my dream restaurant. 3 years of school. All that money.
You assumed all farms were poor, Miranda, but I've never struggled financially, and I'd say my family is relatively well off. After all, we could afford to travel abroad every year, sometimes twice a year.
This is impossible.
Agriculture does have succession problems, and people say it's low margin, that it's not profitable, but agriculture is the foundation of food, so if you do it right, you can make a lot of money. We supply to over 30 high-end restaurants in the region.
So my brother is going to become the heir to a wealthy farm?
Whether he becomes the heir is still to be decided. We're not asking him to marry into the family or anything. It's just that he himself said he wants to be a farmer.
Never mind that. What about my job offer? I'll stop saying I won't associate with you, sister-in-law. I'll be nice to you. I'll apologize to my brother.
You don't need to call me sister-in-law. Even after I'm married, I don't plan to have anything to do with you, Miranda.
Please don't say that. No, please don't. I'll be in trouble if my offer gets rescinded. I bragged to all my friends about being a chef at that restaurant. Some of them already made reservations months in advance. I posted about it on Instagram. Everyone knows.
Even so.
If the reason is that you won't associate with me, I take it all back. Everything I said.
That's not the only reason.
What? What else could there possibly be?
Someone who would steal another person's profile for a dating app, message other men, fabricate fake evidence to make it look like I was cheating, and then tattle to her own brother. That's not someone a restaurant can trust as an employee, is it?
How do you know about that? I was so careful.
Restaurants all have their secret recipes and such. So trust and credibility are more important than anything else.
Wait a minute. How do you know about the app? There's no way you could know.
The man you've been matching and messaging with is Thomas.
The owner chef? No. No.
He found out early on that someone had registered my profile on the app and let me know. Your brother knows about all this too, of course.
No way! Tyler knows?
And so do your parents.
Mom and Dad know too. But how did you know it was me? I didn't use my real name on the app.
In your profile, you wrote that your favorite food is pot roast, right? My favorite food isn't pot roast, it's braised eggplant. I only first tried pot roast when your mother made it, and I was moved by how delicious it was. But everyone who knows me knows my favorite is braised eggplant. The only person I told that pot roast was delicious to was you.
Wait, you set a trap? You were testing whether I'd put pot roast in the profile?
I suspected it was probably you, but I wasn't certain, so I asked Thomas to help. When you were messaging with Thomas on the app, you were talking about pot roast being your favorite and suggesting you go to restaurants with good pot roast, right? He saved all those conversations.
Everything was leaked?
Exactly. Thomas would never hire someone who's lost all trust and credibility. He runs a business based on integrity.
No, what am I going to do? Dad, Mom, and my brother are all angry. And I've been removed from the family group chat. Everyone's leaving my messages on read. My brother won't even talk to me.
I think they'll talk to you about this again, but if you can't distinguish right from wrong, you need to learn about society before becoming an adult. So your father said he's kicking you out of the house.
Kicking me out? Where am I supposed to live? I don't have any income since my offer was rescinded. I have student loans.
That's all part of your education about society.
Sister-in-law, I'm so sorry. It was all my fault. Please help me reconcile with my brother and parents. I'll accept your marriage. I'll even be a bridesmaid if you want.
Listen, you're not in a position to accept anything. Study society well. And hopefully your family takes you back soon.
This can't be real. Are you seriously going to abandon me? Please, sister-in-law. I'll even help out on the farm, so please forgive me. I'll do anything.
Let me say one thing. Someone who dismisses agriculture has no business helping us. And I don't think you're suited to be a chef either. Good luck with everything, Miranda. I blocked her on messaging after that. A few months later, Tyler and I got married, and now we're working in agriculture together every day without any issues. As for Miranda, she wasn't invited to the family meeting or the wedding. Her parents kicked her out of the house, and now she's working part-time in the kitchen at a chain restaurant, while job hunting at high-end restaurants. But since she got her offer rescinded from a famous restaurant, she's been labeled, and apparently it's been very difficult for her to find work.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.